Hi, today we are going to talk about the Kiwi crate. It is one of the crates by the Kiwi brand, and normally I don't do reviews, but my kids and I love these so much that we're so super excited we want to tell everybody about it. Plus, as a parent, I've looked through a lot of the different monthly subscriptions, and I've always been kind of wary, and I really wanted to see what is done and what's the final product. So I'm not going to do an unboxing because my kids get way too excited and they unbox it and they want to do it right away, so we didn't get to do a video for that. But first of all, I wanted to start and tell you about the different crates that the Kiwi company makes. First is a cricket crate. We have not done this one because we don't have anybody anywhere close to that age. The next is the koala crate. It's for 3 to 4, but it can go higher. Actually, I did one of these with my kids and absolutely loved it. The one that we're reviewing today is the Kiwi crate. This one is for ages 5 to 8. This could be done younger if you help out with them. Then there's the Doodle and Tinker crates. These are for 9 to 16. The Doodle is more of an artistic crate, and the Tinker is more STEM, but they try to incorporate STEM into all of the crates. So first, today we're going to be doing the Kiwi arcade crate, which is super fun. Normally the Kiwi crates have about 3 activities to do because the claw is so intensive to make and there's so many instructions. This one only has 2. I'll tell you a little bit about the claw and then about the pom-pom characters, or we used to call them, I think, loveys when we were kids. But so this is what you get with it. My son is throwing extra pom-poms we made. These are actually made from home, from yarn that we had. It's that simple. The 2 right here are the ones that we made with the crate. So one of the neat things about the crate is the instructions are super easy to follow. They're very detailed. They tell you exactly what you need for each project. They tell you how hard it is. So on this one, it tells you the grown-up involvement. For the claw, you're going to expect to, especially with the younger ones, my son that I made this with is 5, he just turned 5, so he's going to need a little bit of extra help. So this is a pretty high grown-up level. The pom-pom prizes, not so much, it's a medium. And then there's something else that we did later, it's a claw game. Everything for this is not included in the crate, but it was super awesome. But the awesome thing about this is Kiwi actually includes everything in the crate that you're going to need. The only thing that we used for this crate that wasn't in there was scissors, but if you need glue, if you need tape, no matter what you need, they include it in here. So it's not like some of the other subscriptions where you have to go, you get the crate and then you can't make everything because you have to go out and buy everything. This one has everything you need. My daughter, will talk about some of those in another video, but my daughter has done some of the Tinker crates where you need actual batteries. Everything is included, batteries and everything. And one of the Doodle crates, she actually did get scissors because scissors was the main part. This one, scissors you need, but it's not as big of a deal, so they don't include it. Plus, you probably need more adult scissors for this as well. So, I'm not going to go over everything, but this was pretty easy to make. There's connectors. I read the instructions. My 5-year-old helped me. There's bolts, there's nuts, there's connectors, there's string, there's stickers. It's pretty easy to make. My son lost one of the pieces, so I actually rigged it where it would work because he lost one of the bolts. So for this one, it would look like this with the nut and bolt, but since my son lost the bolt, we made do with the chenille stem for that. So what it is you have a guide, and your guide you follow, and you put on each part, and it tells you specifically what spacers you need, when you need to put them on, exactly how to make it work. So this one was pretty easy to make. It is a claw for an arcade game. And so it uses rubber bands, and you pull the string and you make the claw work. So the next thing we did is, if you have a claw game, what do you have to make? You have to make prizes. So we made pom-pom prizes. So these are pretty easy to make. This is your pom-pom maker. You just wrap yarn around it, and then for these, you use the pipe cleaner and you twist them around the middle to hold it tight. This is easily in the instructions. My kids and I wanted to make more. So if you want to make more when you're done, you can just get yarn, and instead of using a pipe cleaner, you can just tie it in the middle, and it works great. My kids wanted to make extra prizes. So again, these are the 2 prizes that the materials are included. And once you put the center on, there will be the antennas later. Once you put the pipe cleaners on, then you cut the sides right here. On each side, you cut all the yarn, and that's what makes it have this part and makes it fluffy. So the middle is right here, and this is fluffy, and you fluff them out. And then once you're done with that, then you can make the pipe cleaners or chenille stems, whatever you want to call them, into little antennas, and then they have googly eyes that they stick on, and they're prizes. So it's pretty simple, pretty easy. The cutting is the main part parents would probably need to help the kids with, because you probably need some bigger scissors. Kitty scissors because you use an entire skein of yarn. I mean, it's not a big skein like you buy, but it's pretty big. You use an entire one for each one. So parents are probably going to need to help with the scissors, unless you have an older child, maybe on the older range that you trust with pretty sharp scissors. So we took it a step further. So the really neat thing is these books come with a guide, and it shows you, it has a cartoon, explains the concepts, but it also has different activities. So this one actually has you're making an arcade, so it actually has some fun activities where you can actually put it down and throw pennies on and play skee ball and strength tester and that kind of thing. So that's pretty neat. And then it also tells you how they work and how the history on the arcade games. And then at the end, it shows different ways to build your arcade. So what we did is we took the claw game one step further. And so what it is we've already pulled them out. But at the end, they have these pieces of paper. They have one side where you can color. They have some that are already printed. We use the already printed one. And you take the box that it came in. So this is the actual Kiwi crate box. A parent's going to want to do this, but I use an X-Acto knife. It says use scissors. I use an X-Acto knife. It's easier. These are actually, my kids have actually put in characters. This is actually from the body kit, which is really neat. My kids put them in here as prizes to surprise me. But they're really neat. This is a different kit. It's the body kit, but you actually make a stethoscope, and then you make organs. So we have a heart, a brain, and a stomach. But that's for another video. So for this one, you cut out the top, you cut out the front. This part right here is actually a gallon-sized Ziploc bag that you cut out, and you tape it on the inside. Super easy to make, and then you decorate it however you want. And my son is going to demonstrate how you play the game. So we're going to put a little bit more of our prizes in. Let's not put those in. Let's use the ones for this.
No, I use these.
Okay, and we're also going to put some organs that he's made from a different Kiwi crate in.
Well, I need to get over there.
Play from right there, buddy. Okay, here you go.
Let me stand.
Okay, be careful. All right, show them how it works, bud. You pull the claw open and you stick it into the claw game. And you get a prize. How fun is that? So this is our arcade, our review of the arcade box. It was super fun to make and super fun to play. So thank you so much for viewing. I want to make sure you see, if you want to try any of the Kiwi line of crates, we're going to include the link. We're going to include a referral link into the comments or into the information on the video. And if you click on that link, you can actually get $10 off your first month. And so you can try it out for $10. And again, shipping is included. So it's pretty nice and easy to make. And my kids have so much fun opening it. Thank you for watching our video, and I hope you try this and have a great family time with your kids.
No.